So, first question, how was chapter 5? Is there any questions, concerns, comments, clarifications?
No, it was good for me.
That's good. Okay.
Yep, same
Catherine?
here.
Okay. All right. So with chapter 6, we're going to have about the same structure. I'm going to post the videos for chapter 6, which is division. Once we get into division of fractions, we're going to kind of sidestep into the fractions handout, and then the work, just finish up on that model that we were working on, the area model for fractions, and then we'll come back to the chapter 6 and finish that off. So the videos will be posted shortly, so keep an eye out for those. So that'll be our last chapter in terms of the operations for the course. The final chapter, chapter 8, has to do with the kind of the tidbits. It's got a large bunch of ideas that are all connected in this field of number theory, and we're going to be talking about multiples and factors and divisibility rules and those kinds of things. So it's kind of like a grab bag of some ideas to finish up the course, and then we'll be done. So we should have some time to regroup a little bit, and on Monday the 4th of May, with any final questions, etc. So any questions on that before? I also want to talk to you guys about the assignment, about advising, and about the final exam. But before, except for those three things, any questions?
Nope.
Okay. All right, Sarah, you're good?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So the assignment is due today at midnight. You can submit it on Blackboard, just like with assignment 1. Now, as I said, as we got into this virtual learning mess, deadlines are flexible. So today's deadline is kind of where I think ideally we would be at this point to be on track to finish up the course by the end of the semester. So, but if you have any questions or concerns or comments, or if you need a little bit more time, just let me know. Just keep the kind of information channel open and let me know that you need that extra time. But otherwise, I will be looking for submissions at the end of the day today on Blackboard. In terms of final exam, now I've kind of got I think all the details figured out. First of all, in terms of content. For content, if you remember the structure that we're working on throughout the course is that read my headset has just disengaged. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. So the content for the exam, the way we're approaching this course is that you're looking at the activities, right? In the activities book, you're looking at them yourselves, trying to fill in what you know, what you can think of. Then you're watching the videos, then you're reading the textbook, then you're going back to flesh out all these activities. And then you're focusing on the chapter summaries and the exercises and problems at the end of those chapters and the sections. So that's where most of the final exam questions, if not all, will be coming from. They might be exactly the same, they might be a little bit different, but that's going to be where I focus all of the questions. So that's the best way to study. The format of it is going to be that I will not make it timed to as much of an extent as I possibly can. So I will post the questions online at, let's say, 8 o'clock in the morning, and you guys are taking it on the 8th. So at 8 o'clock in the morning on the 8th, and then I will expect the submissions back by, let's say, 7. I'll advertise the exact time, but pretty sharp at that point. So you will have the whole large chunk of time to be able to figure out the answers to the questions. You can obviously use resources, your textbook, and your activities to do that. and I will be trusting you that you will be submitting your own work. Okay, this is not a collaborative exam. This is an individual exam. So the submissions will be as a PDF document, and we talked about the using scanners, phone-based scanners, to scan in your work. So you will get the questions in front of you. I will email them to you or post them, and then you will be writing out your answers on a regular piece of paper. When you're done, you will use your phone with an app, and I've made 2 suggestions, but you will use your phone to scan in all of your work into a single PDF and then emailing it to me. The PDF scanners that I've suggested are Adobe Scan and ScanBot. And the reason I suggested those is they're highly rated. They work on all the platforms that we have. Excuse me, and there are lots of online videos that can help you figure that out. But I do suggest that you try them out before the exam. We don't want to be dealing with technology glitches and issues that we could prevent on the exam day. Okay, so make sure that you have that. And then at that point, I will have it all graded, and then you have the grades are due, I believe, on the 15th of May. I expect to have that done for you guys earlier. Any questions on the pass no pass system that's in place this semester? Did you guys hear about it?
I was wondering, I don't have a question specifically on that, but I was wondering, I know you mentioned that we were going to get like a grade report.
Yeah.
Or I think at some point I was wondering when that was going to come out, or if it's just going to come out at the end of the semester.
I'm hoping to get it to you guys earlier. I've been balancing a few too many things, and that has fallen off. I apologize. I'm gonna try to get that back to you before earlier. I've got a couple of weeks left here, but I'm working on it right now. Yep. In terms of just a quick overview of the pass no pass, what's going to happen is once you get your final grade, I will post it for you to see. At that point, you will have a week to decide whether you want to stick with that final grade or whether you want to change it to a pass no pass. Whether you change it to a pass no pass does not impact your using this course as a prerequisite for next courses. So this course requires a C- in order to go into 113 and 114, or 114, either one first. They don't have to be taken in order. So if, let's say, a student gets a D+ in this course, and they say that they want to take it as a pass no pass, in the transcript that will appear as a pass, and it will not damage the GPA, but it still will, that pass, because there's a D- underlying it, will still not be enough to move into 113 and 114. However, if you get a B+ and you can still choose a pass no pass, but that pass will be enough to get into 113 and 114. Okay, so let me know if there are any questions in terms of the pass no pass decision. Finally, in terms of advising, it does look like the summer section of 114, which is going to be in about the same format, is filling up. So there are 6 students registered as of last night. So it does look like it's going to run. So if you think that you will have time in a similar kind of structure as we've been doing this semester, in May and June, then I'd recommend that you register it and use this time to get the 114 under your belt. And then you will be able to come back and do 113 once we're back in session. So that is pretty much all I have for today to fill you in on. But if you want to open up the mics and ask me questions or comments or concerns or anything like that, I'll be happy to answer them.
So the assignment tonight is due, is it at midnight or?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
suggested deadline.
Okay.
Yeah, if that's a problem, just drop me an email and let me know.
All right, sounds good. I don't have any more questions.
Okay. Sarah, any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, sounds like you're good on track. Let me know if you hit any glitches. Keep an eye out for those videos. In the meantime, just make sure you're on track with the videos for chapter 5. And you can start looking over some of the problems from the sections to get ready for the final.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're very welcome.
Have a good day.
You too. And have a good week.